Hello guys, it is me, Noelle, here on my channel, of course. Making a video for you. Sorry about that sound. My puppies are in the background and now one's growling. Calm down, it's alright. Talking to the camera. Okay, so if you are familiar with my videos, then you would know what this video is going to be about. Well, then again, you've read the title, so therefore you already know. But maybe think back to if I didn't have that title, would you still know by listening to me? Just think about it, because I want to know. Tell me down below if you know already what this video is going to be about. So, for those who don't know, this video is about the 100/411, my Ranview, which is rant/review. So, yes, that is my Ranview. And I'm here to talk about it because it was amazing. Like, it was amazing, but frustrating. Like, okay. I made the choice. I was gonna wait till morning because I wanted all those still emotions, and I wanted to be able to, like, just be super loud and, like, fuck, or, like, just get angry. But after I recorded it, because I don't like to watch the shows live, to be honest, because I hate commercials. And plus, if I have to get up and pee, I can't, well, I guess I could pause it, but still, I just don't like it, And so I wait till after it's recorded, I watch it. Like, it's recorded from 9 to 10, and then at 10, when it's done being recorded, I watch it. Well, I was going to wait till morning, but I decided to watch it. And because I just wanted to see it so bad. Like, you pull a gun, Clark pulls a gun on Bellamy, and you want to see that episode. Like, you can't not want to see that episode. Like, that episode is number 1 on your list. That episode is everything you're thinking of for that week leading up to the episode. Like, I know I'm not the only one. Because not that I thought she was gonna shoot him or anything, but just that whole fact of the gun on Bellamy. Like, this is where we are headed. Like, this is where we are led to. And Jaha, I'm about to get to you, which also I'm about to get to some news about Isaiah Washington, so stay tuned. Okay. This episode was so good. Okay, like I was saying, so I decided to watch it last night. I looked at the time and it was like 10:12. I had just finished like an episode of ID Unusual Suspects, because I love that shit. I'm making a video. I'll play with you later. I'm sorry, babes. Sorry, it's Bella. But okay, so I was just done watching it, and I was like, oh wow, it's 10:12. My episode's recorded, and I was like, oh, should I wait till morning? But it's like I want to watch it really bad. So I decided to watch it, and I'm like immediately like, oh my god, like, ugh, like fucking banging on my bed, on myself. Like, I'm like, oh my god, no, like, are you fucking kidding me? Back the F up. I will fucking destroy you. Like, when the Bellamy scene, you understand me? Like, okay, like, everyone understands Bellamy and his love for Octavia. And they understand that he will do whatever it takes to make sure she survives, to make sure she is alive, to make sure he has his sister. Now, Clark, okay, I don't want to say I'm mad at Clark. I mean, I understand where she's coming from. I do. I do understand that. And this is really difficult. Now, each clan has to choose 100 people to live as opposed to all our people living. And no offense, but my people and our people, I love them and I want them all to survive. But also, you got to think of the other clans, and maybe some people love those other clans, like the Grounders and stuff, or Ice Nation. But it's like, for me, it's Sky people, Sky Crew. Like, I love them. I want them to survive. So, except for Amorn. Sorry, not sorry. Because, but, so, like, that's going to make it a lot harder. So, it's like, I understand kind of what Clark did. Like, I understand what she did, but to say I agree with her is a stretch. I don't think I would go that far. Like, I don't know. I mean, I seen like the pain and like not really the pain, but the shame and her heart breaking for Bellamy because she's doing this to him, and it's like she can't even watch. And it's like, bitch, you're doing this to him, you fucking watch it. Like when Murphy was bringing him food, like when Clark thought of someone, I didn't really. I was like, who is she thinking of? And before I had the chance to even say it, it was like Murphy. And I was like, ah, shit, yeah. Like, I love Murphy. I do. I love Murphy. Like, I really do love him. Like, but he is the perfect dude to watch Bellamy. Let's be honest. Like, come on. Murphy's taken so much shit that he can just sit there and take some more shit. He doesn't even care. It does not faze him. He will sit there. Yeah, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go. You know. So, and I love Murphy. Any scenes with Richard Harmon makes me happy. Like, even if it's a little scene and he gets choked out. Sorry, I wanted you to get choked out, but I still love you. So, yes. So, anyways, so Clark can't bring herself to go into the room because Bellamy's like, let me out, let me out. You know, he's fucking freaking out. He wants out. He wants to save his sister. And I mean, you can't blame him. And you can see that Miller is like a kind of like against keeping him captive and not letting him get his sister, but also he wants to save the human race and he thinks that's the right thing to do. So he's like torn. So, you know, he goes towards the Clark way. But yeah, Clark can't go in there. And it's like, even though like this episode like had some moments between Clark and Bellamy that could leave kind of a grudge. Sorry, making sure I have lipstick on my teeth. Even though it could like maybe leave a grudge, I don't know if it will. I don't think so. Maybe a little, I guess. It didn't really show it in the next episode, so I don't really know. I don't really know where it's gonna go. But they still had those moments like damn, I just thought of the Clark with the gun scene. She you know, she is like pointing the gun at him and she fires it at first. Like holy freaking crap. She fires the gun. Like I didn't think she was going to shoot him, but like fired the gun. Like okay, calm the fuck down, like chill out, take a chill pill. Let's separate corners people. Let's think about this, you know. And she's, you know, crying, you know. And it's not that she doesn't want them to be to live up there. It's just she rather the human race down there live, including Bellamy. Like she doesn't want him to die, especially like Tiffany Vogt. I don't know how you say her last name, but she's on Twitter, you know that, and at TV Watchtower, and she even said when Clark was who sealed up the bunker and brought Bellamy in and, you know, left Octavia and won't let him go out and stuff. That was her showing her love for Bellamy, you know, how much she cares for him and needs him. And it's true. We've gotten to that point, whether you want to believe it or not. We're to that point where it's love, you know, it's there, but it's not acknowledged yet because there's so much going on that we don't have that time to explore it right now. We just have those moments. And another moment is even though she locked him up, Clark locked Bellamy up, when I knew Abby was going to help. I knew it because she is not going to let Kane die, which Kane's not dying, dude. Like, I love Kane. I'm sorry, but Jaha maybe could die. Like, I do like Isaiah, but Jaha kind of pissed me off. Like he always thinks he's in charge and has this condescending way about him, and I'm just like, oh, I want to punch you in the fucking face, dude. It's legit coming. I want to, but I love you, Isaiah. Like, sorry, don't mean to be mean, but I just want to punch you in the face so bad. So I knew Abby was going to help him, you know, and so she gets him out, you know, and you know tricks Murphy and chokes him out and stuff. And I knew when she was talking to Jaha, I knew she was going to stick him. I think we all knew because it was just coming. But she didn't even really have to move towards him too much because he kept moving towards her because he was thinking all like high and mighty talking and shit. And all of a sudden in the leg, and I'm like, yeah, what? You got served. Like, legit, I was so happy. Like, so happy. Like, I heard that Isaiah Washington, well, not I read that Isaiah Washington isn't going to be a series regular next season, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be on the show. He's just not going to be on it as much as the main character. He's not going to be a main character anymore, which is okay, but he'll still probably be on it in episodes. I don't know what his story's going to be or what's going on. Maybe he's going to die. I really don't know what's going to happen. But that scene when Bellamy is like in the office and he's like, you're gonna have to kill me, and he's like, and the guard stands right there and Miller's like, don't make this hard, Bellamy, and stuff, and Bellamy fucking runs towards that dude, is attacking him. The other two grab his arms. Sorry, excuse me. The other two grab his arms. He gets them all fucking hitting them. Finally, they get the little taser cattle thing and tase him. And he falls to the ground and he's like, and he looks up at Clark, and Clark just has like this heartbroken like face on her, like this. She's so like, how can I do this? But I have to, And it's like, I want to attack you all. Like, who's this? Who's there to save Bellamy? Abby. Like, can I say I want more Bellamy and Abby scenes? Even though we got little ones, I want more. Like, I just love them working together. Like, that was amazing. But yeah, she wasn't going to let Kane die. And yeah, this isn't the arc. We don't just get to kill our people because we think it's the right thing or we feel like we should do it. Like, no. We need to think about our people. Think about all our people, not just the certain few that are there. Like, that's just not fair. So I was so happy that they opened the door, except for the whole point. We got to pick 100 people from each clan, which mean a lot of my people might not make it, which main characters will, most of them. So I'm not worried, but it's like 5 years in a bunker. What are you going to do? Like, I don't even understand what you're going to do for 5 years in a bunker. Like, it's season 5. Oh, isn't it ironic? 5 years in a bunker, season 5. But season 5, is that going to be like in a bunker? Like, it's going to be so weird. It's going to be like Life on the Ark, except it's in a bunker and it's with all kinds of different clans coming together to live together. It's going to be wicked. Like, I don't even know how season 5 is going. I'm just going with the flow in my head. But yeah, Octavia knew Bellamy was coming for her, and Echo even knew, and it's like, she's like, knowing the way he feels about you, I'd say that's a pretty good chance about him coming to rescue her. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's so true. Bellamy loves his sister so much. He would do anything for her. It's so beautiful. And Octavia's like coming around and loving him too again and not having so much hatred. And he comes and they hug and it's so beautiful. And I knew you would come. And I was just so happy. And then, of course, Octavia played Echo, which... Echo, suck it. Like, you brought this on yourself. You honestly thought you were going to get to live in the bunker? You are out. Sorry. I'm not trying to be mean and say go die, but go away. Like, it's just the truth. Like, you can't be in the bunker. She said she'd save your people, not you. So, you need to accept that and go, because you're not a good person. You did things that you shouldn't do. Who knows what you'll do in a bunker, trapped? Like, no, thank you. Like, I don't even want to Maury there because I don't trust her one bit. And I don't like her one bit. But, what else? Let me think. Oh, what I was saying is when Bellamy and Abby were looking at the map, to figure out a way to get out, because, like, to open the door and, get out through Jaha, Bellamy is like, I'll make sure nothing happens to Clark, and Octavia does nothing to her either. And I'm just like, oh, even after everything she like basically did to him, he still like is worried about her and cares about her. Like, I'm not gonna let anything happen to her. I'm not gonna let Octavia hurt her. Like that's so sweet. Like, I just love that so much. Like, that makes me happy. I don't know. That just really makes me happy for some, like, I know maybe you didn't hear, like, really see that, or maybe you did. Like, it just made me really happy. But, oh my God. Okay. I knew when I tweeted this that I shouldn't maybe tweet it, but I wanted to because it's how I felt. I tweeted a couple hours before the episode that I do not feel for Jasper Jordan. End of story, period. And he dies. Like, it's just, it's not that he died, it's the way he died. Like, it's suicide. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a little emotional. Like, I don't understand. But it, like, really it brings some, because 13 Reasons Why, I watched it not too long ago, so it's bringing on memories. But you gotta understand, I did love Jasper Jordan. I did. Yes, I started to dislike him in certain ways over the seasons because of the way that writers brought his character to, like, down and then ended him this way. But he was with his best friend Monty. That was just heartbreaking. But he figured, oh, this dude overdosed on the drink I've been making. Why not me? And Harper, you're thinking she's gonna do it, and you see, and Jasper's just sitting there looking. He's like, "Isn't it beautiful?" And Monty realizes what's going on and stuff, and Jasper's just like, "Let us go, let us go." And he's just saying, "Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me." And he's like hugging Monty, and that was so sad. Like, that was like, I think that was the saddest death I've ever seen. Maybe for you it was Lincoln, but Jasper was the saddest death I've ever seen. Like, wow, they brought suicide to the show. Like, I didn't expect that. Like, wow, that, like, when I saw that, I didn't expect that scene at all. Like, I didn't think they were killing him off. I really did not think anything. Like, well, maybe I did, but I didn't think about it in that episode. And right now I'm in shock, kind of, because, like, I didn't see it coming. And it's like, wow, like, he's gone. Like, look, he died. He killed himself. It's like, and God, it was so sad, those scenes. Like, it was just so sad. And then Monty thinks Harper did it, but she actually didn't, because when she told him in the van, she was like, "I don't love you. You're not worth living for, and you shouldn't live for me." Sorry, I think lipstick. And I'm thinking maybe she means that, because she really never says she loves him, or kind of doesn't really show it as much as him. But when she closes the door, and she's like crying, and you can tell that she didn't mean it at all, and she really does love him, and she does want to live for him. And you see that when he runs to find her to see if she overdosed, which everyone else has. That's crazy, dude. Like, that's nuts. Like, all the bodies. But Harper's standing by the car, and they run to each other, and she's like, "I love you," and she's like, "You are worth living for. I want to live." And it's just like, oh my God, thank you. Like, that's Harper. There you are. Here you are. Come back. Thank you. And it's just so beautiful, like, wanting to live for each other and loving each other, even in the midst of all this. And I'm so happy she chose that. But I'm also sad that Jasper ended that way. Like, I'm not really upset at the writers. It's just, I understand the way it ended because of the way he was leading up to it. It's just, to see that was so heartbreaking to me. And, like, I can't help but always remember that. Like, I'm just waiting for people to make Jasper videos with that scene included, and I'm just like, R.I.P. Jasper Jordan. Like, I'm just gonna be like an emotional wreck. Like, it's just so sad. Like, I will miss you, Devin. You were awesome. You were like the first real Balearic fucking shipper. You were right there, front and center. I liked you. I loved you as Jasper. I disliked, of course, some of the things you were doing over time. But other than that, I loved you. I'm gonna miss you. Oh, also Raven. So I didn't know if Becca was like messing with her mind, or if Becca was legit with Raven. And it turns out Becca's not legit. She's messing with her mind. So I kind of knew, but I also was like, maybe not. But the person that she saw, like, I was wondering who's talking to her. And I was like, I'm trying to think who it is. I can't really think. I thought maybe it was like someone who wanted to get revenge on Becca. I don't know. I think of scary movie shit. But it was Sinclair. And, he made her realize you can live. Don't listen to Becca. She's trying to kill you. Don't listen. And Raven does this crazy thing, experiment, like fucking surgery situation thing, and stops her heart, and then pumps it back up, and it's like, holy shit. Like, but then she's living, she gets to live. She's not dying. She gets to live, and she chooses to live. She'd rather live, and that's just, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so glad she chose that. She wants to live. Yes, she is going to live. She is such a strong person. She is a fighter, and you cannot lose Lindsay Morgan. Let's be honest. She is one of your best on the show. Like, I love her. I love her as Raven. I love her scenes. Hopefully, we'll get more Raven and Murphy scenes because I really do like them. Maybe when, like, he sees her, it's like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's going to be something like just like a smile or a hug or something. Or like, hey, good to see you back and stuff, or whatever. Like, I'm just excited for the possibilities, and I'm excited for what's to come, and I want to know about Polaric and what's going to happen with them, and like just this whole episode of like, also, why are we seeing Clark lay down with Naya? Like, why do we need to see that? No offense, but like, I don't understand what the writers are doing. It's like they're showing that Clark's in love with Bellamy, but then it's like she's laying with her, but I think it's just because she needs that comfort and someone to talk to. But at the same time, I don't really want to see it. Like, am I the only one? I don't really care for it. Oh, that's a text or something. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't really care for it. What else? Is there anything else? Yeah, I loved when Bellamy was like, I can't phrase it exactly, but I don't remember last time I checked, you weren't elected chancellor again. And I'm like, damn right. Like, dude, Jaha, stop acting like you're always in charge. Like, Bellamy and Clark have been in charge since day one. You just came down here and started thinking you knew what you were doing and failed, and thinking you knew what you were doing and then failed, and then did crazy shit, and then came back and think you're gonna just lead again. No, no, no. Sorry, not happening. But let me make sure I don't forget anything else, because like I want to remember everything. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Like, I'm just, yes, the door is open, and it's like, oh my God, wait, actually, when Jaha said, when they were on the room, Octavia, Bellamy, Abby, Kane, I think, uh, Jaha, and Clark, when they were on the room, and Jaha's like, oh, you couldn't pull the trigger or whatever, basically saying that. And I wanted him to say, why? Because you love him, or because you have feelings. Like, not in that way, like in a different way, like kind of subtly insert it there. Like, I don't know how to do it exactly. Like, just, you girl conjuring, like, just implying that your feelings got in the way of you doing what you had to do. Because she was not going to shoot him. Like, she was not. No matter, the gun pointed at him for a while, but no, no, no. Like, she needs Bellamy. Like, everyone knows it. At this point, you have to realize that Bellamy and Clark are better together. They bring out the best in each other. They need each other. They love each other. They respect each other. They lead with each other. They are always there for each other. Just sometimes they have their issues. And I would love for them to just sometimes just be on the same page and just kind of be there, right there, be their comfort, instead of her going to Naya or Nyla for comfort, being there with Bellamy for comfort. Like, I want that next step. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the season. Maybe a declaration of I love you, or I like you, or like I feel for you, or something to say to imply that, or maybe like a kiss, or maybe both of that, like something saying I have feelings for you and a kiss. Who knows? Like, a girl could dream. It probably won't happen, but I would hope something does happen between them at the end of the season, because it always does. We have them separated, and then something happens at the end of the season. So hopefully they wouldn't change it this time. I hope not, just because the world's ending. Because if anything, that should make you want to like push these characters together more. So I'm excited to see where this goes. Like, I love this episode. Like, this was a really good episode, actually. I mean, there were just some scenes where I was like, oh my God, like, nah, man. Like, I was pretty like, oh man, I was just ready. But yeah, I really loved this episode, and I think that's it. I mean, yeah. What else? I just hope Monty and Harper make it, actually. I want to say that too. I hope Harper and Monty make it. Like, they better, and they're getting in that bunker. But wait, they're going to choose 100 people. Shit. Oh my God. I don't know who they're going to choose. Octavia's like, Bellamy's already going to be in there, which of course Clark is too. But who knows, because Octavia is pissed at her for locking the thing and all that stuff. And it's like, oh who's going to be picked? Like, that sucks. But I understand it has to happen, and it's like, I'm just so ready for next episodes, like the next episodes to come. Like this season's really good. Like, it's pretty fucking awesome. Like, right? And like, you gotta admit, it's pretty fucking awesome. Like, I really love it. So yeah, this was my rant / review, my review of the 100. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you enjoyed, then I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. No, I don't know what that was. But yeah, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see like more of my videos, because I'll be making these, and I'll probably make one Friday after Thursday's episode of Riverdale, depending on how it makes me feel. We'll see. We'll see. So, yes, I am excited for what's to come. 100, if you do not watch it, you should. Like, Netflix has it. Soon it will have the 5th season. You are missing out if you do not watch it. Like, oh God. Even if you don't watch it, you probably, like, should just ship Blark and just, like, go on Tumblr and YouTube and Twitter and just love them. I do that with some shows. I don't watch Scorpion, but I love Walter and Paige. So, yes. I hope you enjoyed this. And, yeah, my links will be down below. And that is it. Sorry, this is my hand movements. It just happens. So, yes, I will go. Peace.